Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of The Color Out of Oz. We got double whammy! Look at that witch with her ball of yarn. What's she up to? Let's find out. As you recuperate from your first foray into the infected countries, a young man dressed in blue rushes up to the city gates breathlessly. The witches! Oh, they're assembling out there, he gasps to you. Dorothy pats the young man on the back encouragingly. It can't be as bad as all that, can it, Ojo? They know everyone's frickin' name here. Most of the witches in Oz have lost their power, and we have Glinda and Ozma protecting us with magic of their own. Ojo shakes his head, still visibly panicked. I overheard some of them talking. They're gonna harness that color everyone's trying to stop. A witch named Mambi was rallying them to take their revenge against us all. I knew that my luck would never really change. He points in behind the countryside, visibly darkening but for the splotches of the color. Glinda's expression hardens as she looks alongside you. People like Mambi can never live peacefully while they still lust for power above all else. She once had Ozma transformed in an attempt to keep her from succeeding the throne of Oz. But that is a story for another time. The fallen witches' attempts to control the color can only lead to destruction, for both of them and for us. We have to stop them from tampering with the color before they cause irreversible harm. Okay. They have all these encounter sets. I added this one because the color is aware of our strengths, so we crossed it out and gathered that encounter set. We have some companions again. I only chose 3 this time. I'm still kind of going to experiment with this companion thing and see how it goes. But we have the Sawhorse, who gives us 2 foot. Choose and discard a card from your hand. Disengage from each non-enemy location and move to a connecting location. Cap and Bill. He has 2 fists, notably. Play an item asset, paying its cost. And then we got Shaggy Man, who search the top 3 cards of your deck for skill and draw, but notably has 2 brain. Okay. We added the symbol for this, which I'm pretty sure was a cultist. And then other than that, we're good to go. Insurrection. You can't begin to break down just how foolish the witches' plans is to control the color, but they likely won't listen to reason if they're willing to go this far for revenge. What's more, with the witches agitating the spreading color, the alien substance is lashing out more strongly against anything that comes near it. Ozma wishes safety and good fortune as you set out from the city once again. Okay, toil and trouble. Your main priority is to locate Mambi and bring her scheme to an end. To that end, you must find and interrogate the senior witches, a task which may be easier if you know about the formative stages of the color. Okay, let's check this out. As a lightning bolt investigator, spend 2 player clues as a group. Spawn a set-aside saturated witch at your location. For each investigator that knows the physical limitations, reduce the clue requirement. No one knows the physical limitations, so it's going to cost us 4 clues per. If there are 3 copies of Saturated Witch on the victory display, you may advance. The Strength of Herku. You venture out from the Emerald City into the country of the Winkies, a golden yellow in all directions. As you depart, Glinda urges you to seek assistance from Vig, the czar over of the city of Herku, deep in the wilderness. He previously assisted Dorothy in one of her adventures by giving her doses of Zosozo, a liquid that grants immense strength to anyone who drinks it. When an investigator enters Herku, you must immediately advance. Herku. Just because to enter Thigh, investigators must control 6 clues. Okay. Otherwise, same like last time, they're all just here. Okay. Let's see your opening mulligan, shall we? Ooh, what? You are probably from the last one, aren't you? Yes. Okay, you can get discarded. 36 does check out because we have Dorothy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we kill these. That is pretty good. We have no cigarette case, but I mean, like, there's a lot to like here. Kill these cards? Keep the weapon? Okay. Now we're talking. I think Trish is going to go first. Trish is going to use Cap and Bill. We're going to play an item asset, paying its cost. So we'll spend 3 for a lockpicks. And then I'll use them. We're going to go 8 to 3. Yep, that's enough for us to... I'll take that and play this otherworldly compass. And grab a clue. I actually did probably want Leo to go first, but Leo's probably going to be pretty busy. I'm going to actually draw a card. Okay. I'll draw one more card and assume it's not going to be bad. Okay. Leo is also going to take Cap and Bill's ability to play the machete. Actually, just kidding. We're going to easy mark. Into resources, draw a card. Into easy mark. And if we get an amnesia here, like, the game deserves it. Okay. And then we're going to do Cap and Bill. I'm going to play the machete. I'm going to play the enchanted blade. I'll tempt fate. Add 3 curse, so we're at 4. Draw a card. I'll draw another card and play the Priest of Two Faiths. Okay, Token Cup is very loaded now. And then we'll go at the beginning of the end of the upkeep. Cool. Upkeep. You're 1 second too late, brother. Upkeep. Alright. 1 of 6. Devious Warlock. Hunter Retaliate. When basically a bad symbol is revealed during a test, remove 1 horror from any card in play with the KX. Okay. Vibrant Semi-Fluid. When it's defeated, attach it to your location and place 2 horror on it. While it's attached to location, Vibrant Semi-Fluid gains Decay 2. Each investigator attached location discards cards in the hand at random, loses a resource discard. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, Leo, do you want some stuff to do? Because it's yours, brother. We're going to play a breaking and entering. Investigate this location. I don't want to get punched. I don't think there's a reason for us to get punched. I mean, we could heroic rescue it, and then we get punched. We do have you. Your job is to just soak for us. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to investigate with lockpicks. Which is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but we got a heroic... Get up, Bill! We got a heroic rescue to save the day. So we're going to grab this guy, we're going to deal the damage, and then the priest is going to soak for us. Then we're going to go 8 to 3 with these lockpicks here. Nice. Remove a bless. Grab this, and I will evade an enemy. This is when attacking. Okay. That's going to be a nightmare to remember. I will evade the semi-fluid. And then I think I'm going to move to Jack Pumpkinhead's house. Well, that was a waste of my time. And in the round, if there are 1 or more investigators here, add a clue. Okay, I'm going to jump up into the Woodman's Palace, I think, for my last action. 2 added ammo supply to an asset you control, heal damage or horror from an item asset you control. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Well, Leo is going to machete this guy. We have 5 to 3. 7 to 3. -1, -3 if there's a witch or sorcerer at any of my location. So that is enough to have this go. He is down. I think we'll machete this guy at 5 to 3. Okay. That's fine. I am going to move here for my last action. After you player activate an ability on a spell or ritual card at Witch of the West Castle, take a horror or discard a card from your hand at random. Fun! Okay, okay. And then we go upkeep. I'll put another curse in. Ooh, a deduction, you say. 2 of 6. Evil card. Right, yes, you. 2 highest non-symbol tokens. Alright, we probably don't want to sit on these ones like we did last time. Sculpted color. After sculpted color, attach to the nearest location with a copy of sculpted color. Then round if there are one or more color enemies attached location, place 1 doom on one of those enemies. Oh, that's a spooky card. Kind of fun, kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Okay, so this guy readies as well. I think we want him to come in and kill the priest, I think. It's just the vibe I'm getting. I think we want the priest to go down. I really want to find a Lola. I really want to find a Lucky Sig 3, man. That's what I really want to find. I mean, I'll do this one. I'll search the top 3 for a skill. Maybe we'll find maybe we want to find a Eureka. No, there was the Lola. She was on top. I shuffled her away. I'm a fucking failure. I'm a failure. Okay, that sucks, but that's okay. We're going to investigate 4 to 0 here because there's 2 revealed locations. It doesn't matter as long as it's not the auto-fail. This guy have prey? No, he's just a guy. He's just a guy like you and me. Okay. I'll lockpicks this location. We're at 8 to 2. 6 to 2. 8 to 2. 4 to 2. Grab the clue. Nothing breaks. I think we move in here for our last action. I will easy mark. Give me another card. Oh, that's huge. Honestly, I'm just going to play the motherfucker. Let's just get him out. I don't think we do any of these, and we just let this guy come, and he's going to kill the Priest of Two Faiths. And then Tristan Botley can take his rightful home up here. And then we get to go upkeep. Again, Tristan Botley is just going to be on Brain and Fist, I think. Okay. 3 of 6. Evil card over here. Pulsing Life. Oh yeah, this one. So it's deal 2 damage after the decay 2 and spend a resource and an action to get rid of it. Fun design. Really fun card. Over here. Infuse Magic. Attach Infuse Magic to a non-elite enemy without a copy of Infuse Magic. If you cannot, he gains the color trait and +1 fight. After he's evaded, we discard Infused Magic. Okay. I think we want Trish to go first. And I think Trish is just going to spend 2 to play Working a Hunch. And after we discover 1 or more clues, we will grab an additional clue. And then I think we go 1, 2. When you move from Merry-Go-Round Mountains, reveal a random chaos token. If you reveal a token with an odd number modifier, you must either take 1 damage or move to a different location, max once per move. When you would move from Merry-Go-Round Mountains to spend an additional action, ignore the above forced effect. Okay, that's kind of fun. How much do we need to spawn a witch? We need 4 clues. Okay. I think for my last action, I will investigate. We'll use the lockpicks, and I'll commit a deduction to this. We're going to go 9 to the game's 3. Nice. We'll grab 2 clues. All right, Leo, we're going to just machete this guy. We have 6 to 4. We'll go 8 to 4 using Captain Bill's assistance here. Captain Bill's going to hold the thing. He's like, just stab it right fucking here. Just put it right in the creature's belly. And we did, thanks to you, Captain Bill. All right, so then this thing is going to cohere with the K2. And then this is gone. Okay, we have 2 actions remaining. We want to clear this out, but I don't think we worry about that right now. We can come here, 1, 2. We can also go here, the merry-go-round mountains. Now, I think we check out the Scarecrow's home. So 1, 2. We'll just assume we're going to be okay with this. Alright, when you would discard 1 or more cards that Scarecrow's mansion during the upkeep phase, instead shuffle those cards into your deck. Alright, upkeep. That's a draw. That's a draw. And now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, Justin. Now you're cooking. Okay. We have to do the objective too, but I think right now we're just going to focus on surviving. Get these decays out of here. Boom. Powder and smoke. Oh yeah, this card sucks. This card sucks. This is discarded at random too. Honestly, I think I'm going to U-handle this one to Trish. And this is going to be Trish's foot. Because we don't do a lot of foot here. Pooling hues. When pooling pooling is next to the agenda. Pooling hues. When put Revelation. We got this. Put pooling hues into play next to the agenda deck. When a color enemy would enter the discard pile, instead spawn it at the furthest location while investigators in the round. If there's a non-link enemy at a location, discard pooling hues. Interesting card. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to spend an action and get rid of this. Spend a resource and get rid of that. And then we're going to move in here into the Truth Pond. Inscription. This is the Truth Pond. Whoever bathes in this water must always afterwards tell the truth. Discard a treachery card in your play area or threat area in the campaign log. Record that you bathed in the Truth Pond. That seems really good, but also really bad. So we won't be able to lie anymore. It's basically what we're learning here. We'll move into this location. The Bear Center. 3 Shroud, 4 clues. If there are no clues on Bear Center, search the collection for a copy of Cherished Keepsake and put into play under the control of any investigator at Bear Center. And that does not take many slots in games. When Cherished Keepsake leaves play or the game ends, instead remove it from the game. Forest Clearing is home to a clan of living stuffed bears. Oh my god, we kill them. They take the horror for us, and then they die. Nice job. Alright, now over here on Trish's side, we're going to play Lola Santiago, and we're going to get this show going. There are 3 revealed locations. So we're going to Lola. Sorry, we're going to Otherworldly Compass for our second action. And while we're doing that, we're just going to buy a clue for free. And then we go 5 to 0, which is honestly a pretty good. No. Okay. Is there another location we want to investigate? I don't think so. For my last action, I'll attempt to move to Thigh. So, reveal a token. It has an odd modifier, so we must either take a damage or move to a different location. I mean, I'll move to Bearville. Okay. Upkeep. Five of 6. Sorry, we have some decays that have to trigger. This goes... When a color enemy would enter the discard pile. This guy attached location discards card from their hand. So then this guy's going to spawn here then, right? Okay, and I did the Doom, so now we just get encounter cards. No, not the alien aura. It's back. Okay, we probably want to clear that out. Hey, that's a good draw. That's admittedly a nice draw. All right, well, Trish is going to go first. She's going to Otherworldly Compass, get attacked, but we got a Heroic Rescue again to save the day. Trish always needs saving. Trish always needs to be saved. So we'll grab this guy. But we're now investigating at 5 to 1. So I can spend a resource to grab a clue, which will allow me to discover an additional clue. And then we're 5 to 1. Nice. Grab another clue. Okay. I mean, I'll just pick a lock, I think. We'll go 10 to 3. -2 if you fail to remove a horror from a card and play with the KX. Cool. I mean, I'll take a bear. It doesn't take up the slot. It doesn't take up any slots. How fun. Okay. He's just Beard was having some fun with that one. All right, well then Trisha's last action, we're going to move up here. After gain one or more resources during an action at Thigh, gain an additional resource. Okay, fun. Burning the Midnight Oil is now an emergency cache. That seems kind of sick. That seems kind of poggy. All right, let's machete this guy. We have 6 to 3. Nice. I think I'm going to spend some clues and spawn one of these witches, which I assume I'm going to be able to handle. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not going to read the card, but I am going to spend 4 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spawn a witch at your location. Oi. Retaliate, Parlay, Test, Brain or Book 2. It gets +1 difficulty. If you succeed and you move, if they fail, she attacks you. Can it be severed? It can be severed with a fucking knife. So we're going to attack her at 8 to 3, using Cap and Bill to hold her out and point to where the guts are. Yeah, she's dead. Find where the guts are and put the machete there, Captain Bill says. And then everyone else goes, Captain Bill, that's kind of fucking terrifying. And Captain Bill goes, I'm Captain Bill! 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have found ways to auto-scale difficulties for their random order. Yeah, I mean, this guy who's going to show up is going to scale a bit. Okay. Upkeep? Oh, I have one action left as Leo. I suppose I'll move up here. Upkeep. Oh. Oh, what luck! What a lucky boy I am today, chat. All right. With you distracted in the countryside and an uproar, already another of the old enemies of Oz has appeared, no doubt also stirred up by the color. You'd appreciate it if this half-baked revenge plot could wait its turn while you sort the witches out first, but alas. Alas, we must. Alright, put the nemesis enemy. The Rack. Three, so it's a 6 and 3. In the round, deal 1 damage each investigator and non-elite enemy at the Rack's location. Oh, so he hits for 2. Okay, so he packs a punch. He packs a punch for sure. It's going to be 8 again here, isn't it? Yeah. Controlled chaos. The witch's meddling is causing the color to behave more erratically. If you don't put a stop to their project in short order, then everything is set to boil over catastrophically. And that guy was just any empty location. Cool. Okay. Let's get our evil cards. Renegade Witch. You're going to make things a bit trickier. But you also make things a little bit easier. How do we parlay with the Witch? With a book. We could book Tester. Yeah, I mean, like, Trish could deal with some witches, right? Investigator, Renegade Witch location, plays or activates a spell. Sure. You're going to be with me. There's no copy. You have to draw a color and counter card, take a horror. Yep, that's probably going to live with us. I mean, we actually can break through it with the help of Shaggy Man. But, what's going on my phone? All right, how do we do this? Well, I mean, I'm going to Otherworldly Compass, bringing this down to 0. Lola to grab a clue. We're going to investigate 5 to 0. Grab a clue. Use my ability to grab an additional clue. And then, that was my first action, and we got 3 clues. That's pretty good. Honestly, the Otherworldly Compass plan is doing work. Yeah, so the map changes from scenario. The map can be depending on what scenario it is. If you're in Munchkin, Winky, Quadling, or Gillikin. But you notice that their constructions are pretty similar. All right, well, I'll burn the Midnight Oil for sure. Just to gain 3 resources seems like a good deal. So then we go 5 to 2. Seems fine to me. There is a witch, but 3 is not enough. And then what? I'll spend 4 clues. 2 per. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spawn a witch. She is a color, so we will take a horror. Oh, are we drawing her, or are we just spawning her? No, we don't draw her, so we don't take the horror. This is after you draw. Alright, and then we'll try to talk to this lady. And I will use Promise of Power to go 9 to 4. 11-4. Sweet. Get that lady out of here! Okay. See. Well, let's attack this guy. We have 6-2 with the machete. Nice. You get punked. I'm a little bit worried about you. I think I'm gonna go and fight you, is kind of what I'm thinking. And I think I'm gonna play down Mitch Brown just for some more soak. And also, you know, because he's Mitch Brown. Alright, so after we enter Herku, we must immediately advance. This guy will engage us. No victory here, notably. Your arrival at the city of Herku is met by an army of uniformed giants, each with a gold collar around their neck. They escort you to the palace in the center of the city, past crowds of thin and sad-looking people. Can we talk about how there's also this dragon with me? An equally thin man with long whiskers and eyebrow meets you at the gates. Welcome, dear travelers, to Herku. I am Vig, the Tsarover, of course. Do not worry about the giants, as they are there for your protection. The people of Herku have such great strength that they might accidentally harm you. Despite appearances, the Tsarover crushes a chunk of marble into dust between his palms to demonstrate. He praises your group, noticing several familiar faces. I trust that you're here for more of my precious Zozozo. You nod and begin to explain, but the Tsarover shakes his head. Whether or not I wish to grant you some, I am unable to produce it at this time. Strong as we are, my people do not wish to chance the effects of this alien thing, which leaves me short of materials to make it. Okay. Residual energy, sorry. You offer to gather the materials for the Zozozo, and the Tsarover smiles haughtily. I accept your offer, though I warn you this will not be easy. Zozozo is pure energy, and the process requires untainted plants and minerals. If you gather me enough pure samples, I will make you plenty of Zozozo. Test Brain or Fist 4. This test gets +1 difficulty for each clue on your location. If you exceed, place a clue on this act from the token bank. Max 1 success per location. If there are 5 or more clues on this act, an investigator who can make advance. For each investigator who knows the color's full effects on the land, that does not sound like either of us. Reduce the clue requirements by 1. So we need to do that 5 times. Okay. Pretty tough, but I mean, I think we can get there. I need to get rid of this, by the way, these things. Okay, enemy phase. This guy's going to hunt here. This guy's going to attack us. We're going to spread the love a bit. Just spread the love around the table. Let me go upkeep. Oh, there's the cigarette case. 1 of 8. Evil card over here. That is not good. That is not the time to draw that. Trish can go first. Yeah, okay, Trish can solve that. Actually, maybe we hand that to Trish. Or maybe we ward it. Honestly, I think I'm actually just going to ward you. Trish has to come up here. Well, Trish has to come up here anyway, but is it better? She can just start, like, working on the objective. Trish ain't great at this objective for reals, but we could clear out this location. Is Zozo the thing that just when he makes it go up? Zozo. It's true. No, that is incredibly accurate. Good call. Good dig on that one. That's a good pull. Okay, let's say we do take it. I think I do just take it. Yeah, I think we just take it. All right, what do we got over here? Vivid Beast. You do have Hunter. Okay. I wish I had an Obfuscation for sure. For real. Alright. I think I'm going to Tempt Fate. That's a draw. Oh, no, sorry. Trish needs to go first, so I'm actually just going to rewind. It's not going to change much. Trish does need to go first. Trish! Alright, we're going to use the Sawhorse, I think. Discard a card from her hand. It can be, I'll take that. No, it can be Burning the Midnight Oil. And we move into this location. Your color, so I would have taken a Horror. Oh, this should be gone, by the way. Oh, I might have fucked that up earlier. No. I don't think I did. I might have messed that up. And if I did, I apologize, but in for a penny, in for a pound. All right, we're gonna do this action. So our second action is gonna be this. Or actually, that's our first action. Oh, that changes things, doesn't it? Yeah, our first action is gonna be getting rid of this. We'll exhaust Lola to... Do I have a favor asset? Oh, you do it! That's cool. Okay. Well, I will spend 2 and play Lucky Cigarette Case, and then for my last action, we'll use the lockpicks and go 10 to 3. Yeah, 8 to 3 is fine. 4 to 3. I don't think I will Lucky Cigarette Case, just in case it's my weakness. I don't want to deal with an enemy right now. And we will break a pick. But we do get a clue. And I can get an additional clue, or I can invade a non-elite enemy. So I'll grab an additional clue. Alright, Leo! Alright, now we don't need to worry about this. So now we can just fight this guy. So I think we're gonna use the sword for this. So we're gonna go 7 to 3 for these attacks. Because we have +1, and we can spend a charge to deal an additional damage and get an additional charge. So 7 to 3. Nice, that'll be 2. You don't go in there anymore. That's going to be a hard thing to muscle memory. Let's go again, 7 to 3. Nice. Let's go one more time, 7 to 3. Nice, he is dead. Dude, is the last one going to have fucking 1,000,000 health? 10. That's going to be a big boy. Alright, this guy moves in here. This guy comes here. I'll take the damage, and you can take the horror. You sentient teddy bear. Then we can go upkeep. Can I be honest? I actually forgot that was on top of my deck. Can I just be honest with all y'all? It's a great draw, though. Alright, what is cooking? We also have that. That's fine. Renegade Witch. You're annoying. I feel like we're starting to get overwhelmed with enemies. Okay, we need to spawn a witch too, because we need to see our objective. And we also want to do this thing, but honestly, I'm thinking this one's going to be kind of tough. I mean, maybe not. For each clue in your location. We have to come back here to do it though, right? So maybe Trish can hang out over here. Ooh, that's a great card. That one's also pretty damn sick. Okay. So you guys think on the act flip I'm going to have to make one of these guys a little bit fatigued again? Okay, we'll machete this guy. We have 6 to 2, which is pretty comfortable. dead. I'll spend 4 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4. To grab the last witch. And then we'll attack you. We have 5, 6 to 3. I'll go 7, 8 to 3. No. I'll commit this to go 8 to 7 to 3. Machete, go! Let's go. All right, she is dead. Thank you, Captain Bill, for holding them. All right. We may advance. I mean, I'll do it. Whether by force or by reason, you're finally able to determine where Mambi is focusing the witch's power. Owing to the power she once held in the days before Ozma's ascension to the throne, the witches still have great respect for the old crone. If you can outmatch Mambi herself, the other witches will likely abandon this plot. Put the set-aside Coven hideout location into play. Perfect location for that. Spawn the set-aside Mambi there. Hey, you're the one from the cover! When you would reveal a Chaos token during an attack or evasion attempt against Mambi, instead reveal tokens until one of those is revealed. For every 2 tokens revealed... What the fuck? What the fuck? When you would reveal a Chaos token during an attack or evasion attempt against Mambi, instead reveal tokens until one of those is revealed. For every 2 tokens revealed, take a damage or horror. Cancel each non-symbol token revealed. That's a spicy meatball. Okay, can I do anything? Mambi may have lost her former power, but she's still a cunning foe. With the color flowing through her, she'll be a dangerous enemy to confront. Yeah, no shit. No fucking shit. Okay. What do we do? What do we do here? Let's say we move into this location. Oh, when investigators enters the Coven hideout, the investigators must decide. Each investigator suffers a physical or mental trauma. In the campaign log under Companions of Oz, mark 1 fatigue next to the name of each companion asset in play. Oh no, we haven't done that yet. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to try this thing. I can go 7 to the game's 4. Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, -2 is pretty good. Okay, and I can put, I don't know, I'll do a damage to show which ones have been done. Okay. Do we just not go in here this turn? Okay. I'm going to put 2 clues down to remove both of these. Oh shit, I have a witch on me. Fuck. Alright, we're going to go back in time a bit. I have a witch on me. Okay, I can luckily seal those again. A really easy rewind. Okay. No, I mean, we can seal one of them. We can put down one of these, right? Cancel the attack of opportunity. Release these ones. And then we will spend 2. I wish I had an obfuscation. We're going to be breaking and entering. We're going to go 10 to 3. All right, so we succeed by 5. I will look at the top 5. Ask and ye shall receive. Yeah, I'm going to take an obfuscation. I think that's kind of super good here. We grab a clue. We evade you. I don't think we move in there this turn. Do we want the trencheries to stay? I'm going to wager there's something else we can do to maybe, instead of having to deal 10 damage, I'm going to wager there's something else we can do on this card. We don't move in. I think I'm just going to gain a resource for my last action. You can take the witch. And then we go upkeep. Oh, that's a good draw. 3 of 8. Poison and hues. When enemies spawn into the discard pile, instead spawn the furthest location from all investigators. Say less. We'll take a horror because that was a color. That's a bad draw. Okay, can I do anything about that? No. That's a big fucking guy. We do take a horror. That's a big fucking guy, man. Okay. All right, Cap and Bill, I think you're going to help us here. We're going to attack the witch. We're going to go 6-2 to start things off. Nice. Witch, no more. We use Cap and Bill here. We use his ability. Oh, sorry. And then you will spawn at the farthest location from all investigators. It's got to be here. You're not a color. It's only color enemies. Okay. We play Survival Knife. We move in here. You guys, you're all a little bit sleepy. Okay. Moby gets +1 fight for every player clues on the hideout. During an attack or evasion attempt against it, spend 2 clues, ignore the forced effect on Mambi for this effect. Okay, that's what we were thinking of. So for every player clues. So she is 5 right now. 5's a pretty big number to beat. I think we just pass on the last action then. Trish? Obfuscation. Trish moves in here. We use obfuscation to our advantage. Can Trish do this for Leo? During an attack or evasion attempt against Moby, spend 2 clues. I think so, because you can premonition during someone else's skill test, right? Yeah, because it would say attempt you were performing. No, but it's spend 2 clues. But no, but I think that still works. I think I'm able to do it. All right, we are going to otherworldly compass here. Do another obfuscation charge. Lola is going to buy a clue for 0, which I'm going to use to evade this guy. Since text limits the jail location in the first scenario, Scarlet Keys? Do I have no idea. Alright, we have 5-0 here for our second action. We grab a clue. I can look at the top 5 as well. Give me... Ooh, working hunch interests me. Give me that. Okay. I have 1 action left. I'm going to lockpick this location so we have 10 to 2. Nice. Grab this. What's your exact when you would reveal chaos token? Yeah, okay. Really bad with curse tokens, but we do have the forced effect on this to help us potentially get through it a bit easier. And I think I will work a hunch to grab 1 more clue. This is going to be tough. Okay, this guy stands up, goes to Leo. I mean, we have to get attacked by Mambi first. And I think I will spend 2 clues. This is gone too. We'll go this turn. Alright, so we can ignore the thing. We're going to survival knife. We have 7 to 2. That's pretty sick. A guard dog would be huge. The guard dog is huge. Alright, we're going to deal 2 damage to Mambi. What an interesting enemy design. And then we're going to kill Mitch Brown and hopefully not draw our weakness, which would be really funny. Admittedly, it would be very funny if we drew our weakness here. Alright, 4 of 8. Oh god, we still got to do this side quest too. Luckily we have our 5 locations here. But like, Trish is not good at those tests. If we draw another Promise of Power, I'm feeling pretty good about it, but that relies on us drawing another Promise of Power. And less enemies. That's not good. We do take a horror as well. We take a horror. Trelawney without it. It's color tree gets +1 fight. It's evaded, discard it. Okay, we'll put it on you. Okay. I'm pretty sure we want to start with a lockpick. We want to go 10 to 2 here. I think we want to commit a deduction to this as well. Nice. So we succeed by 8. Give me that. So we can discover 2 clues. And I can evade this enemy, which will get rid of this. Oh, but Leo, you are not in a good position, brother. I mean, we have the guard dog. Guard dog can help with him, but no one else. Okay, I think what we do... I think we attempt this test. And I'm gonna get 4. And then 2 more with this. We'll do brain. So we're at 8 to 4. I think I'll treat that as a 0. I'll cancel that and remove it and then reveal a new token. Alright, 8 to 4. 6 to 4. 4 to 4. We're good. That's an if you fail. Alright, so we can put a clue on this. And a damage on this. Alright, Leo. I have a plan. And it involves this fucking sawhorse. I'm gonna engage this guy. We have to kill Mommy. Mambi. Not I know! I called the teacher Mom! That's so bad. They're all gonna laugh at me. Okay. Let's attack. I'll spend 2 clues each time. Machete, so we have 6 to 2. Nice. We're gonna go again. 6 to 2. Nice. This is gonna be really bad if this one misses. 6 to 2. It didn't. Okay. All right, enemy phase. This guy comes here. We're gonna do Mommy. So we have 7 to 2. Oh, sorry. I also meant to play guard dog. You guys will let me play guard dog too, right? You guys wouldn't be that mean, would you? Yeah. We just run it. 7 to 2. Nice. Mommy is dead. Okay, so that's boss monster down. Your attack cuts through the empowered witch until at last she collapses, too weak to continue channeling the color. No, my revenge, she raps, digging her long fingers into the discolored dirt. You half pity the old woman for obsession. But this horrid plan is only speeding the destruction of the whole world along. If not for your intervention, she wouldn't have lived more than a few minutes beyond her revenge. Though, excuse me, from the look on Mummy's face, she might not have cared. If another act, I think we can do it. It's certainly going to be tight, but I think we can do it. You take the damage, I'll take the horror. This guy stands up. Only problem is we're going to be without Cap and Bill for a lot of these. So we're just going to have to go 5 to 4 for this. I mean, we could also just, like, go. We could also just go. There are a lot of enemies. And just like one more enemy just throws us like into the pits. Hi Russell. You're wondering why I'm still streaming, huh? We've searched 2 for him so far. Oh, no, we can definitely resign. We just have to get all the way back here. Yes, hi, come on. Come on up. Hello. Hi. Why can't you sit the other way? What do we do, Russ? How confident do I feel? Without Cap and Bill, it's going to be tougher. And we don't get Cap and Bill for 2 more turns unless we just somehow miraculously draw Dorothy off the top of our deck. And we haven't gone to upkeep yet, right? No, we're about to go to upkeep. What would you do, Russ? We have a ward. What the frick do we do, man? The four test. I mean, if Trish could also take this test. Honestly, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call the resolution here. We're gonna go to resolution 2. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it comfortably. So we're calling it. With the ringleader subdued, the remaining witches retreat back to their dense forests. Mambi glares hatefully as you escort her back towards the Emerald City, more carrying her than marching her due to her drained state. Her skin is rapidly graying, and she mumbles to herself in unearthly tones. Glinda and Ozma are waiting at the gates for your arrival, ready to administer a stern punishment. But the sight of Mombi shocks them both. The poor creature, Ozma muses quietly. Glinda nods, but keeps a careful eye on the witch. Yes, it is the end of the path that she chose for herself. Hatred rarely gives you what you want. The queen orders the soldier with green whiskers to escort Mombi to one of the houses in town where they can monitor her deteriorating state. You don't know how long Mombi will last, if her degradation can be stopped at all, but the witch's bitter persistence has carried her there this far. Perhaps she can still help vanquish the color indirectly. We're going to record that Mombi was subdued. There were 3 turns left. So we had 9 actions to do it. So I don't think we could have. I think it was the right choice. Resolution 3. Your return to the city is followed by a wave of refugees escaping the spreading color. Russ, you're just be normal. Oh my god. Okay. The infection was already progressing faster than expected, but the witches have sped things along considerably. The painfully vibrant hues painting the landscape have already begun to dim, a sign of the color's second phase. As before, the exposure to the color has taken a toll on the allies who fought alongside you. The people of Oz and you can't sustain a long-term siege. There must be some way to drive out the color quickly and decisively. You ask the guardian of the gates to summon the others to the palace once again. We get 7 XP, which is kind of sick. Like, that's really good. The color is aware of our strength again. Damn it. Damn it. I already deleted it, and now I have to type with a cat in one of my arms. Okay. And then we have to put some fatigue next to the brothers. So that'll be Shaggy Man, Cap and Bill, and the Sawhorse. Your return to the palace is met by Jalea Jam, the cheerful palace housekeeper, though it is hard to return her cheerfulness in these circumstances. She directs you towards the royal dining hall where Ozma and Glinda are already seated. Your new companions file in close behind you, but you all seat yourself in sobered silence. In a great contrast to your first meeting at the palace, everyone now understands just how serious the threat the color is and are coming to terms with it at their own paces. Ozma herself is tense, having never led her people through events such as grim as dire as these. Dorothy helps to reassure a friend that you are doing all you can to stop the color, but progress is hard to measure at this stage. On the contrary, it seems that the color is making more progress against you and your comrades. We can see how they're coping with the mythos. This can be skipped, or we can talk about action. we only have to read. I saw this. We only have to read for each one that has 2 or more fatigue, so it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. I'll read them quick. They're only a paragraph each. Russ, stop it. Stop it. You try to encourage the group by asking their thoughts on the experiences so far. Many are still doing well, but the ones who have been at the center events are quite troubled. So, Cap and Bill. Yes, good boy. Sit this way. Look at that. You have so much room now. All right. Cap and Bill. Captain Bill eats heartily and at the steady pace and contrasts the others at the table. He turns to you with a confident look. Every good sailor knows to eat before the rough weather strikes. You can't focus on what he needs to be doing on an empty belly. Though I must confess, I still feel hollow. I've heard of other sailors affected by strange things out at sea driving them to madness, but I never imagined it could feel like this. It's a waste in a way that I never thought possible. There has to be a way to stop this. Shaggy Man! Shaggy Man idly brushes the frayed hem of his coat as he sits slouched in his chair. You know, I feel a bit frayed myself, but not like this coat. They made that for me in the palace here just to be just as shaggy as I am. It's that color that's making me feel ragged, slowly worn down and fading away. I can't even begin to describe how it's happening in a way that makes sense. I'm just not as much as I used to be. If feeling a bit empty is what it takes to save the wondrous place like Oz, I'll do it, but I sure hope it happens fast. The Cowardly Lion. The Cowardly Lion whimpers beside Ozma's chair, looking nervously about the room. It's no use. I just can't stand up to such a frightening thing as the color. Even though I've already faced it, I was terrified the entire time. Even now I can hear things that aren't there. At least I hope they aren't there. I hope I don't have to go back to face that color again, but if you need me to, I will. And then we got the Sawhorse. The Sawhorse does not often visit the castle interior, but with the recent events he has become restless. He trots slowly about the table, gold-tipped legs clanking on the marble floor. Gradually comes to a stop beside you and looks down at his feet. Friend human, do you know if the color can ruin gold? My feet were freshly shod last week, but they look to be worn out already. I'm fast, but I don't know if I can outrun a color. Light is very fast, and color shows up when light does, so it must be very fast too. I shall keep trying. It's clear that while grim matters, it must be easier to adjust in a place like ARKHAM. The citizens of Oz have never been felt with a tragedy, even a fraction as serious or as horrid as the color's arrival. You'll have to keep close tabs on your new allies to ensure they last as long as possible against the otherworldly force. However, there are advantages that the citizens of Oz possess that you haven't tapped into just yet. Rainbow Connection. Hoping to add new variables in your favor, you ask Ozma to move more about the nature of Oz. They claim when you first arrived that it was a fairy country, and surely that must mean there are powerful spirits somewhere about. Yes, fairies do exist in Oz, though they live apart from the rest of its citizens, as is their nature. The gnomes are the earth fairies of a sort, but they mostly live in the gnome kingdom across the desert near the kingdom of Ev, and are rarely agreeable. Here, I'm going to put you down. There are some, like the Mist Maidens in the Gillikin country, who do obey my commands, but do not stray far from the Misty Valley. Stop biting me, Russ. And then there are fairies of the air, which Ozma paused and her eyes widen in realization. Of course, the cloud fairies. You like your sudden change in tone, but fail to see how clouds would come to your aid. Ozma stands briskly to address the court. It did not occur to us sooner, because our meetings with her are often chance encounters, but we have a friend and ally who may aid us greatly against the color. Many of you have journeyed with her in past adventures, and we must find her once again. Dorothy raises her hands and clasps in hope. Do you mean? Ozma nods with a serene smile. We must find Polychrome. I am Polychrome. Okay, that is it for this scenario. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, I've been having a good time. I do think running was probably the right idea there. It was getting pretty tight, and I was not feeling super confident. I think we got to get, like, the machete definitely, you know, we saw the weakness of the machete there for reals. But we'll see how this goes for the next one. Darrow's God, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. And if you want to also support the channel, you can do so by joining our Patreon, which you can find a link down in the description of the YouTube video. Otherwise, have a good one. Thanks for watching, and as always, GG's.